Howdy all, Phil here, Next72Hours. It's a pretty rainy, shitty day outside. So today I'm having a look at this switch panel. So this is the original test panel here that was made out of the back of a laptop case. And this here is the one that I'm working on now. So this was just a piece of perspex cut out the size that I talked about that was given to me for free, which is very nice of them. And this is some black vinyl which was used for mounting the dash lights in the vehicle. So what I've done is I've cut out pretty roughly holes for mounting these switches. You can see they're rough as guts, because this perspex is actually quite hard to work with a broken blade and a drill. And so once I've got the holes drilled, I've put this black vinyl on the front here, and they're basically mounted, ready to be used. So what I'm going to do is go and get 1, 2, 3, 4 more of these ones here. One's going to be used for the spotlights, the other might be used for the actual dash lights, and I'm sure I'll find a use for the other two here. Probably roof mounted spotlights as well. So yeah, it's still a bit rough. I'm going to clean that up a bit, and hopefully when it's all done you'll be able to see it, and it will look considerably better once it's installed in the vehicle. So that's today's project, and I'll go out shortly and grab some of those switches, take my son for a drive. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next video. Alright, so thanks for joining me again. Just a little bit of a look at how the switch panel might look when it's all done. I've cut it to size to fit into the space here, and then I'm going to use double-sided tape to stick it behind. There's quite a nice panel that runs down here and down here, so that we'll be able to stick on there with double-sided tape and avoid drilling any holes. Because I've had to cut it to size, it was originally cut to fit along this part here, but it didn't really work too well. I've lost one of the holes here for a switch, because that's where that tape's going to be. So I envisage once it's all set up, it's going to look something like that, and I'm going to be putting some the words down here for what it's going to be. So seeing as how I've lost a switch hole, it's probably going to go 12 volt USB and plug there, CB radio, internal LED lights, front fog lights, more than likely the dash lights there if I can be bothered rewiring it, and potentially the external LED lights. So I'm not sure, I might need a bit of a bigger switch for that, if they're going to be quite a few of the lights attached to that one relay. So I might be using that one there with a more heavy duty switch, because I've actually found that these ones here, even though they're LED based, I assume they are, actually get quite warm. So I'm not sure how much I want them sitting in here getting warm, depending on how long I'm going to be using them for as well. I may drill some holes up here just for ventilation, or even put in a little 12 volt fan or something behind here to keep all of this cool. In fact, that's probably what I'll do. I might route up one of these switches for a 12 volt fan, just keeps my air flowing behind these, because they're bound to get hot, and then use this one for the external LED spotlights. And there's another plug, a couple over here that I might use for camping lights or something. Anyway, that's all reliant on money, which I don't have, so we'll get to it when we get to it, and I'll go back and put all this together and keep working on it. And we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.